Hey guys, making a video, and I got a sun-kissed mango orange. I wasn't really impressed by this at first, but I've got sun-kissed grape, sun-kissed orange, sun-kissed cherry, sun-kissed mango. I wanted sun-kissed strawberry, but they don't have it at the store. They claim they do, but it's sold out, but they don't even have a spot for it. But oh my god, it's pretty good, my dudes. To have all the different flavors. Sometimes I'm in the mood for grape, sometimes I'm in the mood for Coca-Cola. I don't think they're the best soda. But I did want to say, a lot of those zero sugar drinks, they have a lingering aftertaste. And honestly, the main reason why you would want the zero sugar versions is because this is 160 calories. But if you do the math, if I drink 3 sodas, it would be 300 calories for 2 sodas, maybe 450 calories for 3 sodas, and I drink 3-4 sodas at most a day, and it's pretty filling, And if I sat down and had a big chunk of a brownie or something, that would probably equal the same amount as all those drinks that I drank in one day. So sodas, although they have a lot of calories and stuff, when you really think about what other kind of desserts and treats, you're looking at several soda pops a day just by having one dessert. But anyway, I wanted to talk about, my wife said, I want to see you make a video about 10 things that you love about being married, because I don't know, there's been some drama. It's completely unrelated to my relationship, with, it's external people and crap. And, the reason why I wanted to get married and stuff is, I was lonely. So now I have companionship. There was also a lot of things I wasn't able to focus on or willing to do, and I needed help, and relationships provide that. If you have a decent spouse, they can help you get through things you wanted to do, but you just didn't have the motivation to do. There's a lot of shit talking about kids, if you have kids in relationships, if you're a single mother, a single father, so, you lose a lot of independence. If you have kids, you have more obligations and stuff. So you have to do more things that you normally wouldn't do. And, I think, when your kids get older and you can actually talk to them and they're your friend and you can do things with them, I think that's going to be really amazing. I haven't experienced that yet. But, this whole thing about the worry of being a single father or a single mother, it looks really good when you're single. You don't have to worry about, having bastard babies. You don't have to worry about a lot of things. The old ball and chain, you can do whatever you want. But, I had so many years of being single and alone, and I didn't turn into a rock star or a famous NASCAR driver. I wasn't living the dream of being a bachelor. I was playing video games, stressed out, obsessed, lonely. I was not, a lot of those men going their own way, the men, glamorizing being single. Do they look happy? They spend the large majority of their time bitching and moaning about women. A lot of these guys, the main reason why they're single is because they think women are terrible and toxic. And, I'm the only one in the relationship who ever, spouted, oh, we're getting a divorce if this happens. Fuck this shit. I'm the only one who's ever, been saying that crap. So, yeah, if you can find a decent person that, that doesn't, want a divorce and, want to cause problems, and they're just always there for you and they're always loving, and, it's pretty weird because, I've been in a lot of crap where I wanted, stability and I wasn't getting stability, and now I have stability and I'm completely unstable about a lot of things, So a lot of the fear mongering, again, I was like, I'm getting to the point where it doesn't even matter anymore. I'm getting freaking old, you know. I don't have to worry about being a single father. Like, it doesn't even matter at this point, you know. Um, so yeah, my dudes, I think again, marriage is actually really good. You always have someone that's there for you. You know, you're never lonely. Again, if you have a really crappy relationship, maybe, you know, you'll have these things where you're not getting, you know, certain needs met. Like, I mean, if your spouse is completely stupid and retarded and useless and just like spends all your money and doesn't really help out and, you know, stuff like that, you know, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of situations where it's not that good in a lot of ways. But, you know, you're supposed to, in my opinion, you know, play off each other's weaknesses. Okay, you're not that good at that, so I'll help you with that. You know, it's kind of lifting each other up some, and communication. Communication was like the biggest thing I struggled with. There was a lot of things like I just didn't want to deal with. I just didn't want to talk about, and I would just let it fester. And now I'm a lot better at communicating with my wife anyway, but not other people. I still don't communicate with other people well enough. And I think that caused a lot of problems per se, but a lot of people have problems, you know, and they push it on to other people. And, you know, and then I don't say anything about it or communicate it correctly. And then, you know, I start talking crap. But, you know, again, if you're married to someone that you love and, you know, that you want to be with, and, I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing, you know, and you're compatible with. But, yeah, I mean, I've really haven't had many problems in my relationship. I mean, there's been a lot of crap I've dealt with in the past, but, you know, a lot of the fear mongering I haven't had to deal with, you know. So, I mean, it's been pretty damn good, Mary. And, you know, there's a lot of people that never. I mean, you haven't even really seen me talk crap or talk about relationship shit in a couple of years now. When I was talking about relationship stuff was when I was single, when I was obsessing over relationship shit and all this crap. It was because I was single, alone, and had nothing better to do. And honestly, you know, the only reason why I'm talking about it now is because, like, this was the first time I've ever been stressed about it. And it's honestly, it's been more revolving around, you know, other people and having to cooperate, you know, more than anything else, you know, outside of my relationship. So my relationship, you know, has been amazing all the way up to this point. Pretty insane. So yeah, I mean, marriage has been, you know, stress relief, you know. I always have things to do. And again, like, I've done so many things that I normally wouldn't do, or experience things that I normally wouldn't do on my own, because, you know, you can bounce ideas and stuff off of each other, and, you know, people have different wants and needs, and, you know, do different things, you know, in life, and they share that with you, and you get new experiences. So, I mean, there's so many people online, especially on like Reddit, they're like, oh, I can't imagine having a kid, or I you know, being married is terrible. And, you know, it can be, you know, I see the drama. I've obsessed and wallowed in it for a long time. But at the end of the day, I'd say I'm happier and have enjoyed life a lot more being married than before, my dudes. And again, it comes down to, you know, who you're with and all that stuff. You know, that's the big one. And the living situations that you have and all that stuff, my dudes. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.